within any fixed income portfolio, one should really strive to build a foundation and then potentially supplement this core with an added component. I've talked about rather frequently the barbell approach and how it represents a time-tested, user-friendly solution to achieve a bond investor's foundational goal. But what strategy should an investor consider as the supplement to the barbell approach? And that's what I wanted to discuss in this week's podcast. Now, as a reminder, I recently did do a podcast talking about the barbell for rate cuts, also writing a blog on it as well, using our in-house Wisdom Tree funds for Treasury floating rate notes, USFR, pairing that with our yield-enhanced ag strategy, AGGY. And this foundation offers investors a means of achieving a balance between such key factors as income, performance, and managing volatility. So against this backdrop, once you have this portion of your fixed income portfolio achieved, then you can consider options onto how to potentially build out from there. And in my opinion, one such option to consider lies in the securitized fixed income space. Now, securitized fixed income, it's a debt security whose value is backed by an asset or pool of assets. And some more common examples of this are mortgage-backed securities, MBS, collateralized loan obligations, CLOs, and asset-backed securities, also known as ABS. Now, within the mortgage-backed universe, there are well-known investments from agencies and government-sponsored enterprises like Ginnie Mae, Fannie Mae, and Freddie Mac. And this group of MBS securities are under the conservatorship of the U.S. government. There are also non-agency mortgage-backed securities as well. CLOs are typically senior secured below investment-grade debt, while an example of, say, ABS, asset-backed securities, are auto loans. Now, our in-house Barbell Plus strategy would add the Wisdom Tree Mortgage Plus Fund, MTGP, to the solution. What is MTGP? Think of it as a strategy or a fund as two key components. One, agency MBS, non-agency MBS that I just mentioned. And the other part, securitized product such as CLOs and asset-backed securities. Now, as of October 25th, MTGP was made up of 98% investment grade and a little bit under 2% in double B. And why should I buy MTGP? Well, agency mortgage-backed spreads reside above their 10-year median, offering relative value versus investment-grade corporates, which actually reside below their 10-year median. And the mortgage-backed space can be characterized as being interest rate sensitive, so the current Fed rate cut cycle should be supportive for valuations. And continued modest or moderate economic growth provides a supportive platform for the securitized portion of MTGP. And finally, it is actively managed by Voya, and this is a well-respected manager in the securitized asset class. So, in conclusion, right? So investors are awaiting what the current Fed rate cut cycle will ultimately look like. The barbell approach to fixed income is a way to invest without making a high conviction interest rate call. But by adding a plus component to the mix, investors can supplement their income needs without sacrificing the prudent strategy of building a foundation for their bond portfolios first. So I'm going to end it there. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. And it is Halloween. So have fun. Be careful out there. And before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at wisdomtree.com/investments. Read it carefully.